stable livelihood in their own land. The bright sun shone over the green fields. Lloyd stated that they would start a project to develop terraced farmland. The sunlight illuminated the green meadows. Lloyd noted that with the help of a gabion, they would strengthen the eastern hill and build farmland, and the gabion would be very easy to build from rebar. Belle lay on the bed with an exhausted look. The little beaver looked at the protagonist with fury. The young gentleman noted that Belle worked hard to build the apartment complex. The little beaver hit the protagonist in the face with its paw. The protagonist noted that he would not be able to ask her to work for a while. Tears appeared in the protagonist's eyes. He thought that in that case, a full moon shone in the night sky. A system window appeared to summon a mystical creature. The protagonist stared at the system window, noting that he had been thinking about this idea for several days, but it seemed to be the only way that would allow them to get the materials they needed. White arrows pointed to the start button. The system announced that this was great, and they began to summon, asking what they would get, adding that they only live once. The protagonist narrowed his eyes, thinking that this was a stupid system, and even if he was acting like some kind of rogue, he had always been on his side. Peapodong and Hippo watched with curiosity. Lloyd noted that Peapodong, Hippo, and Belle always got the creature he needed the most. A system window appeared with RP amount of 4783. The young gentleman noted that since he had a large reserve of RP, there was no reason to doubt, and it was time to begin. The main character swung his finger furiously. He said for it to show itself, a creature that would help him get reinforcement for retaining walls. The protagonist pressed his finger on start. A magic circle appeared in the air. The protagonist folded his hands in front of the magic circle. Confused words were heard from the circle. Lloyd noted how noisy it was. The magic circle increased in size. The brown-haired man watched what was happening, dumbfounded, not understanding what it was. A pillar of fire struck the protagonist's face from the magic circle. The protagonist looked ahead in bewilderment with his mouth wide open. Lloyd glared at the system window. The system announced that it was called a donut hole. The young gentleman glared at the system window